What's up, my beautiful chickadees? Welcome to today's diary entry in which we are going to be testing out two e.l.f. products. First is the e.l.f. Line and Define eye tape right here. I will be testing it out, doing a wing eyeliner, and coming back to let you know how I feel about it. And the same thing with the sponge, which looks like this. It's used because I literally used it to do this beading right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so if I look a little different right now, it's because I did my eyebrows off camera and I already primed my eyes so that we can go ahead and get started with the Line and Define eye tape. And I have my receipt right here from Target. It got a little wet, so that's why it looks a little crazy at the top. But it says that I paid $2 for these, which is an excellent price. I have my shadow shields right here, which is what I usually use, and I absolutely love these, you guys. They are incredible. I think you've seen me use them in some of my videos. These are so amazing, and honestly, let me tell you, as far as gel eyeliner, I am not the best. I'll tell you that right now. But these make you look like a professional. These are incredible. I have to tell you, I'm obsessed with these. But these run for $7, and they bring, how many do they bring? 30. They bring 30. So what I like to do is I cut them in half so I get double the use. And I'm hoping that for $2, these would be around the same, if not even better. We'll see. What I want to do is the same thing that I do with my shadow shield. So I have my handy dandy scissors. So when I cut it in half, it's about that big. And I like to start like on my lower lash line so I can follow it along. Okay. Right there. And as you can see, it does not look like it's too short. I was afraid it was going to be too short, but it looks like it's a good size. But then again, it may depend on the size of your eyes, but so far it's definitely working cut in half. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the other one and come back to talk to you. Okay, I've applied some gel liner, Inglot gel, number 77. Is that right? Yeah, it's 77. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my right eye and we'll see how it goes. I like it. Now we're going to move on to eye number 2 and see how it goes. So far, I feel like it's exactly just like my shadow shields, but we'll see. Okay, so this is it. Moment of truth. I'm going to be taking off the tape and see what we got. So I'm going to start with this one so you can see. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm very happy with that wing. Okay, let's try this one. I am very happy with my results. I love my wing on this side. It's super pointy and sharp. And on this side as well. And I have to tell you, this came out so nicely. It was not super stuck. It stayed in place and it did its job. All right, so I have here my handy dandy sponge and it comes in this little plastic container, whatever, wrapping. And so when you take it out, it looks like this. So it's got a sharp cut right here. You can see it better right there. And then it's got the pointy side. So I really love this, that they have the flat side, just so you can do some baking and settling of certain areas in your face. I love that. And then the pointy, because it's really good to get in there on your under your waterline. I can't even speak. And blend and blend and blend your concealer. So I really, really like that. The price point. So this one retails for $5. And then I gotta say, it feels different than even the Beauty Blender and the Real Techniques one. It just feels super soft. So I'm wondering how this one will perform. I'm gonna go get it wet and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is it all grown, like I like to say. When I wringed it, I have to say, it was so soft. I feel like every other sponge, is a little stiffer. This one is super, I don't want to say flimsy, but it just feels super soft. It's super easy to collapse it like this. Like it's in my fist, but I don't know. It's really, really gentle and soft, so I'm wondering how it will perform. I'm going to go ahead and get started with applying foundation all over my face. I already have my little mixture right here, and I'm going to apply this. I think I'm going to use the flat part of the sponge to blend in my foundation, and then we'll see how it does. Happy with this application. Now I want to see, because it's not as stiff, how it will apply my concealer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply my color corrector first, and then go on with my concealer and see how it does. Okay, I just finished blending my concealer. I don't know, you guys. It's looking pretty good. So what I want to do next is go ahead and set my concealer, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so while the rest of my face is baking, or under my eyes is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and I'll come back to talk to you. Okay, I'm back, and it's time to decide if these products are a get it or a forget it. And I think all of you know the answer by now. So let's start off with the Line and Define eye tape. These guys. Okay, so I have to say, they did a fantastic job with my gel eyeliner. Now you're probably wondering, why didn't you use eyeshadow as well? To be honest, most of us use these guys to get a perfect eyeliner. I feel like that's what I use it for. And most people, like, the wing eyeliner is like the hardest thing to get in the world. So I wanted to focus on something that I'm genuinely working on, which is a gel eyeliner. And I feel like other people would probably be more interested in the gel eyeliner compared to the eyeshadow. I decided to not mix the both for that reason. Anyway, enough rambling. I think these are totally a get it, you guys. Come on. $2 for this? And it brings you 40 strips. So say your eye shape is a little bigger and you do have to use the long strip, so you can't cut it in half, or you don't want to. You guys, you still get 20 uses out of it for $2. That is insane. That is a great deal in my opinion. So these are definitely a get it. Moving on to the sponge. This guy. So it took me by surprise, because I'm not going to lie to you, the fact that it's very soft, the word flimsy keeps coming to mind, and I don't want to use that because it makes it sound like it's horrible. Like, no. This sponge was incredible. It did such a great job at blending everything in. I didn't have a problem. Even when it came to baking, it wasn't super patchy. I love the way it was able to pick up my product and set it under my eye and on my face. I really liked that. I think it is a great bargain. It is only $5. Like, this is cheaper than the Real Techniques sponge at regular price. So, guys, I think this is definitely a get it. I think that these two products are amazing together. You guys, I was able to do my face in such a short amount of time. Usually it takes me a long time if I'm not using anything to do my wing eyeliner and all that stuff. But if I were to do this face to go to work, I would seriously be at work, and I would be done with this makeup look in like about 20 minutes, which is a big deal. because it looks like I work so hard at it because I have I have the lips, I have the eyeliner, I have my eyebrows, but in reality, that's all the effort that I put into it was literally just my eyes. So it is amazing. I think this is definitely a good deal, and it is definitely a get it. And thank you so much for watching. I love y'all very, very much, and I cannot wait to see you on my next diary entry. And until then, un besote. Mwah. Bye.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get